Prime Minister Modi inaugurates Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Museum at Red Fort to mark the leader's 122nd birth anniversary. Also inaugurates museums on Jallianwala Bagh, War and the India's first war of independence. All the 4 museums collectively named as Kranti Mandir. Cabinet approves the creation of National Bench of the GST Appellate Tribunal. Also approves the landmark constitutional amendment to strengthen the North-East Autonomous Councils. Prime Minister tracks with the BJP booth-level worker, says Congress scuttled economic reservations through the back door. Also hails government's efforts that resulted in Maoism's decline and growth of a development culture. 15th Pravasi Bharatiya Sammelan culminates in Varanasi. President Ramnath Kovind confers the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Awards to persons of Indian origin for excellence in various fields. BJP terms the appointment of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as Congress General Secretary a move to promote the dynasty politics, says it shows Congress President Rahul Gandhi's failure on all the fronts. Also says party is the family for the BJP, whereas family is the party for the Congress. ISRO to launch India's first student-made satellite Kalamsat and an imaging satellite Microsat R from Satish Dhawan at Sriharikota on Thursday. The countdown for the launch begins. Three terrorists killed in a fierce encounter with a joint team of security forces in Binner village of North Kashmir's Baramulla district in Jammu and Kashmir. And in sports news, India win the first one-day international against New Zealand at Napier by 8 wickets through Duckworth-Louis method. The men in blue lead 5-match ODI series 1-0. Mohammad Shami bags the Man of the Match award. Hello and welcome. You're watching Doordarshan News with me, Nancy Kohli. Our top story, remembering the heroes of the freedom struggle. Prime Minister Modi inaugurated the Subhash Chandra Bose Museum at Red Fort on Wednesday to mark his 122nd birth anniversary. He also visited the museum on Netaji's life and the Indian National Army. Prime Minister Modi was accompanied by C.K. Bose, Netaji's great-grandnephew. In a symbolic gesture, Prime Minister Modi placed Netaji's triangular cap on a display unit. This cap was presented to him by Netaji's family. He also met the members of the Indian National Army and their family members.
सुभाष चंद्र बोस का नाम हमें गौरव से देता, नई ऊर्जा से भर देता है.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's tribute to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on his birth anniversary. He inaugurated a set of 4 museums, one of which is dedicated to Netaji and the INA Red Fort complex that will now be known as Kranti Mandir. The tradition of inaugurating landmark structures for which foundation stone is laid by the Prime Minister holds good here as well. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had laid the foundation stone for this museum last year on October 21st to mark the 75th anniversary of Azad Hind government formed by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose.
प्रधानमंत्री जी ने सुभाष चंद्र बोस का म्यूजियम लाल किले में इनॉग्रेट किया और आपको याद होगा 1 साल के अंतर्गत ये म्यूजियम बनकर तैयार हुआ है, जहां सुभाष चंद्र बोस की जीवनी, उनके काम देश के प्रति, क्रांतिकारियों का जीवन, जलियांवाला बाग, ये सब का बहुत ही विस्तार से विवरण किया गया है. और अभी तक जो वो आर्मी बैरक्स में छुपा हुआ था तो उसको एक प्रकार से बाहर निकाला गया है.
नेताजी ने एक ऐसी सरकार के विरुद्ध लोगों को एकजुट किया, जिसका सूरज कभी अस्त नहीं होता। वीरता के शीर्ष पर पहुंचने की नींव उनके बचपन में ही पड़ गई। नेताजी का एक ही उद्देश्य था, एक ही मिशन था, भारत की आजादी। आज मुझे प्रसन्नता है कि एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत के मार्ग पर चलते हुए हम सभी नेताजी की भावनाओं के अनुरूप आगे बढ़ने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं। नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस, नेताजी सुभाष
Rishi Kumar and Arun Sharma's report, DD News, Delhi.
सुभाष चंद्र बोस।
The Kranti Mandir complex includes the Jalia Museum on Jallianwala Bagh and the World War I, a museum on 57, India's first war of independence, and Drishya Kala, a museum on Indian art. Prime Minister Modi went around these sections of the complex as well. He urged the art lovers to visit Drishya Kala that houses the finest aspects of Indian art and culture. There are 4 historical exhibitions spanning 3 centuries with over 450.
This flame, ignited in Kranti Mandir, keeps alive the historical narrative of India's first war of independence in 1857. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the museum, which showcases the bravery and valor of Indian soldiers during this period. It brings alive the role that every section of society played in India's first war of independence. It also shines a light on the forgotten heroes of that time.
मैं समझता हूं देश के करोड़ों देशवासियों में आज उन सभी क्रांतिकारियों के लिए जिन्होंने अपने जीवन की आहुति दी, इस क्रांति मंदिर के नाम से एक नई ही ऊर्जा का भाव पैदा होगा, एक नई श्रद्धा का भाव पैदा होगा.
From the use of roti and lotus to send secret messages to lesser known facts about the spark in Meerut that led to the first uprising and the march to Delhi that shook the British Empire, the museum is a storehouse of history.
Mutiny is a very small thing, meaning where a few people rebelled against the army. But what started in Meerut by Mangal Pandey, it is spread all around India, right from Maharashtra, right up to us. This can't be called mutiny. Actually, this was the first war of independence.
Prime Minister Modi also visited the Yad-e-Jalia Museum. It showcases an authentic account of Jallianwala Bagh tragedy that happened on April 13, 1919. Emerging on digital frame, it reminded us of the day when British troops fired on a large crowd of unarmed Indians in Amritsar, massacring several hundreds of people, maiming hundreds others. The last museum in
उन सबों का सम्मान होना चाहिए, चाहे वो सरदार पटेल हों, चाहे वो डॉक्टर अंबेडकर हों, चाहे वो सुभाष चंद्र हों, ये सभी गायब थे. एक परिवार के लोगों का ही बहुतायत था.
Ahead of Republic Day, Prime Minister Modi's visit to these museums is a tribute to the memory of brave freedom fighters who laid down their lives for the nation. Rishi Kumar and Arun Sharma in Delhi for DD News.
The Union Cabinet has approved the creation of a national bench of the GST Appellate Tribunal, which will be situated in New Delhi. It also approved the signing of MOU between India and Kuwait on the recruitment of domestic workers. The Cabinet approved a landmark amendment to Article 280 and the 6th schedule to the Constitution to improve finances and the administrative powers of 10 autonomous district councils. Here are the details.
The Union Cabinet has approved the creation of National Bench of the Goods and Services Tax Appellate Tribunal, or the GSTAT. The GSTAT shall be presided over by the President and shall consist of 1 technical member each from centre and the state. The National Bench of the Appellate Tribunal shall be situated at New Delhi. The GSTAT is the forum of second appeal in the GST laws and the first common forum of dispute resolution between centre and the states.
GST में जो स्टेट के डिस्प्यूट्स होंगे उसके खिलाफ कहाँ अपील होगी? तो ट्राइब्यूनल में अपील होगी. कई बार स्टेट वर्सेस स्टेट में कोई डिस्प्यूट होंगे, उसकी अपील कहाँ होगी? तो सेंट्रल ट्राइब्यूनल में होगी. तो इसका रिकमेंडेशन जीएसटी काउंसिल ने किया था. जीएसटी काउंसिल के अनुसार ये आज स्थापित किया गया. इसमें चेयरमैन होंगे, बाकी मेंबर्स होंगे.
Cabinet also approved the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between India and Kuwait for cooperation on the recruitment of domestic workers. The MOU provides a framework for cooperation on domestic workers related matters and provides strengthened safeguards for the Indian domestic workers, including female workers deployed in Kuwait. Around 3 lakh Indian domestic workers are deployed in Kuwait, which includes around 9,000 female domestic workers.
इनकी सुरक्षा के विषय में, इनके वर्किंग कंडीशन के बारे में, they need to work with dignity, ये सवाल हमेशा उठते थे. इसी लाइट में चर्चा कई बार चली थी, तो आज ये MOU हुआ है, जिसके अंतर्गत उनके नियुक्ति के बारे में, उनके सर्विस कंडीशंस के बारे में, उनके लीव के बारे में, ये सब कई बार कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करके भाग जाया करते थे लोग, तो उसमें से के बारे में तो कुवैत गवर्नमेंट has also agreed.
In another important development, the Union Cabinet approved a landmark amendment to the Article 280 and the 6th schedule to the Constitution. The decision will improve the finances and administrative powers of the autonomous district councils of Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura, fulfilling long-standing aspirations of the tribal populations in these northeastern states. The Finance Commission constituted will now be specifically mandated to recommend devolution of financial resources to the 10 autonomous district councils as well as the village and municipal councils in the 6th schedule areas. The amendment also provides for constitution of State Finance Commission in the states of Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura.
North East के पूरे प्रदेश लोकल ऑटोनमस काउंसिल को हम और मजबूत कर रहे हैं. हमारे पूरी कोशिश है कि आसाम, मेघालय, बाकी प्रदेशों के ऑटोनमस काउंसिल को और मजबूत किया जाए और उसके फिनांस के लिए उनका फिनांस कमीशन बने. ये इसका सार है.
Cabinet has also approved the extension of Delhi Metro Corridor from Dilshad Garden to New Bus Adda in Ghaziabad, UP. The total distance of the extended line will be 9.41 kilometers. The implementation of the project would provide the additional public transport infrastructure to the NCR region. With inputs from Shailendra Mishra in New Delhi, DD News.
Prime Minister Modi interacted with the booth workers from Baramati, Gadchiroli, Hingoli, Nanded and of Maharashtra via video conferencing. This is part of BJP's Mera Booth Sabse Mazboot campaign. Prime Minister Modi said that due to the efforts by the government, Naxal violence has declined over the last 4.5 years and the focus is now shifted to development in these regions.
देश भर में नक्सलवाद, माओवाद का खौफ कम हो रहा है. देखिए, कोई भी क्षेत्र स्वयं को माओवाद प्रभावित इलाका कहलाना पसंद नहीं करता है. स्थानीय लोगों की मानसिकता पर इसका बहुत ही विपरीत प्रभाव पड़ता है. लेकिन आपको ये जानकर अत्यंत प्रसन्नता होगी कि आज माओवाद पीछे चला गया है, डरता है, भाग रहा है और आगे बढ़ रहा है. हिम्मत के साथ, योजना के साथ आगे बढ़ रहा है.
Prime Minister Modi exposed the dual face of the Congress while the party supported 10% economically weaker section reservation for the general category. It is now trying to challenge the decision in the courts through backdoor, he said.
ये मांग भी की जा रही थी कि जो सामान्य वर्ग के गरीब हैं, उन्हें भी अवसर मिले, उन गरीबों के साथ भी न्याय हो. जब हमारी सरकार ने संविधान संशोधन का कदम उठाया तो ये हैरान रह गए. आधे अधूरे मन से इनको संसद में इसका समर्थन करना पड़ा. अब ये पिछले दरवाजे से सरकार के इस पवित्र काम को, जिसका संसद में उनको भी समर्थन करना पड़ा, उस फैसले को अदालत में चुनौती देने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं.
The 15th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas culminated on Wednesday with the valedictory address of President Ramnath Kovind in Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. The President also conferred the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Awards to 30 members of the Indian origin for excellence in various fields. The theme of the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas convention this year was the role of Indian diaspora in building New India.
India has been a land of festivities, celebrations and human excellence for centuries. Its cultural fabric and ethos have been enriched with each passage of its history. and to that we added a new chapter when we embarked on a journey to connect and embrace our brothers and sisters around the world.
Priyanka Gandhi Vadra formally entered politics on Wednesday, with the Congress appointing her the General Secretary for Uttar Pradesh East. The SP and the BSP had formed an alliance in Uttar Pradesh without the Congress. The political parties have referred to her entry as an extension of dynastic politics.
Congress President Rahul Gandhi's sister Priyanka Gandhi on Wednesday joined active politics, being given the responsibility of Party General Secretary. Her appointment comes up to the Lok Sabha elections 2019, following big organizational changes in Congress Party. A statement issued by the party says Priyanka Gandhi has been appointed as AICC General Secretary of Uttar Pradesh East and will take charge on February 1st. Jyotiraditya Scindia has been appointed AICC General Secretary in charge of Uttar Pradesh West. Ghulam Nabi Azad, who was earlier in charge of Uttar Pradesh, will now be AICC General Secretary looking after Haryana. K.C. Venugopal has been appointed AICC General Secretary Organization with effect.
प्रियंका जी के औपचारिक ऐलान से जहां उनको महासचिव बनाया है, मैं समझता हूं न सिर्फ उत्तर प्रदेश में लेकिन पूरे देश भर में कांग्रेस के कार्यकर्ताओं में बड़ी खुशी का माहौल है। उनके सक्रिय रहने से बहुत सकारात्मक प्रभाव पड़ेगा न सिर्फ उत्तर प्रदेश में लेकिन संपूर्ण देश भर में।
Describing it as a family decision, Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad, however, wondered about Priyanka's appointment being only for Eastern UP.
प्रियंका गांधी कांग्रेस पार्टी की महामंत्री बनी हैं, शुभकामनाएं। लेकिन जब पार्टी एक परिवार का एक्सटेंशन है तो ये पोस्टिंग अपने आप में कोई बहुत आश्चर्यजनक नहीं है। सिर्फ एक ही बात हमें आश्चर्य की लगी कि उन्हें सिर्फ पूर्वी उत्तर प्रदेश का प्रभारी क्यों बनाया गया। उनका तो दायित्व और बढ़ना चाहिए था, जैसा उनका नाम चलता है।
Various other political parties viewed the decision as an extension of dynastic politics and a desperate move by the Congress after being sidelined by BSP and SP in Uttar Pradesh. They've referred to it as a family coalition.
प्रियंका जी कैसी हैं राजनीतिक रूप से शायद मुझे जानकारी नहीं है, लेकिन एक बात जरूर है कि प्रियंका जी जो आगे आएंगी तो अपने साथ रॉबर्ट वाड्रा का भी बोझ लेके आएंगी।
इससे उत्तर प्रदेश में सपा बसपा और कांग्रेस के बीच में दूरियां भी बढ़ेंगी।
अपनी सीट बचाने के लिए परिवार का कोई मेंबर वहां पे चाहिए होगा तो वो सोच रहे हैं कि अब ये प्रियंका गांधी से उनका वो पॉलिटिकल फॉर्चून्स बदल जाएंगे।
Priyanka's political has thus far been limited to her mother, Sonia Gandhi's constituency, Rai Bareli, and also her brother, Rahul Gandhi's constituency, Amethi. But now, the Congress is taking the Nehru-Gandhi name in an attempt to revive its fortunes in Uttar Pradesh. With inputs from Ajay Bikram Singh and Shailendra Mishra, DD News.
The countdown for the 46th flight of ISRO's polar satellite launch vehicle, the PSLV C-44, began at the Southern Space Centre at Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. The liftoff, scheduled to take place close to midnight on Thursday, will launch two payloads, an imaging satellite Microsat R and a student satellite Kalamsat in the Sun synchronous orbit.
After nearly 50 years of perseverant efforts, India is today self-reliant for launching most of its satellites. Launch vehicle technology is highly in nature and cannot be acquired from others. It has thus been learned and developed indigenously. Today, ISRO has an array of operational launch vehicles like PSLV, GSLV Mark II and the heavy lift GSLV Mark III. The Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, PSLV, is the well-proven workhorse of ISRO. In a span of around 25 years, it has successfully launched 53 Indian and 269 international customer satellites. Over the years, PSLV has undergone many upgradations. Today, it is available in two variants, Core Alone and the high-end XL versions, to cater launching of small to heavier satellites. PSLV was also instrumental in several landmark missions of ISRO, which include Chandrayaan-1 and the Mars Orbiter mission. PSLV is basically a 4-stage vehicle with alternating solid and liquid stages. PSLV C-44 is the 46th flight of PSLV. PSLV with 2 strap configuration has been identified for this mission, and the configuration is designated as PSLV-DL. PSLV C-44 is the first mission of PSLV-DL and is a new variant of PSLV. In this mission, the 4th stage of PSLV C-44 will be moved to higher circular orbit so as to establish an orbital platform for carrying out experiments. Kalamsat, a student payload, will be the first satellite to use PS4 as orbital platform. PSLV C-44 will also carry Microsat-R satellite, which is an imaging satellite. PSLV C-44 is all set to begin its journey into space from Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota to complete yet another important mission.
In news now from Jammu and Kashmir, 3 militants were killed in a fierce encounter with a joint team of security forces in Binair village of North Kashmir's Baramulla district. The 3 slain militants are believed to be Lashkar cadres, while 2 among the slain could be foreign militants. The 3rd slain is believed to be local senior militant commander. Railways Minister Piyush Goyal has been given additional charge of Finance and Corporate Affairs Ministry in view of the indisposition of Arun Jaitley. An official release from the Rashtrapati Bhavan has said on Wednesday. President Ramnath Kovind, as advised by Prime Minister Modi, directed that during the period of Arun Jaitley's indisposition, the portfolios of the Minister of Finance and the Minister of Corporate Affairs held by him were assigned to Piyush Goyal in addition to his existing portfolios. And the railways will initiate measures to recruit 230,000 more employees in the next 2 years. The vacancies are proposed to be filled in 2 phases. The first phase of fresh recruitment of 131,328 posts will be initiated in February-March this year. The second phase of recruitment of 99,000 personnel against the vacancies arising out of retirements will be initiated after the first phase recruitment is over. The recruitment for 151,548 posts is going on. Railways Minister Piyush Goyal said that 10% of these vacancies will be filled in from economically weaker sections.
शेड्यूल्ड कास्ट, शेड्यूल्ड ट्राइब, ओबीसी सभी के आरक्षण को सुनिश्चित रखते हुए, बरकरार रखते हुए ये नया कानूनी प्रावधान जो अभी संसद में पारित हुआ है, इसके तहत 10% अधिक आरक्षण इकोनॉमिकली वीकर सेक्शंस के लिए किया जाएगा.
And moving on now to sports news, Shikhar Dhawan scored a match-winning knock of unbeaten 75 runs as India defeated New Zealand by 8 in the first ODI in Napier. The win helps visitors India take a 1-0 lead in the 5-match ODI series. India chased down the revised target of 156 runs with 85 balls to spare in Napier. Mohammad Shami bagged the Man of the Match award.
Opting to bat first, the host New Zealand had the worst possible start as Mohammad Shami struck early, sending back both the openers Martin Guptill and Colin Munro cheaply. Kane Williamson and Ross Taylor then tried to rescue the side from the early damage, taking New Zealand past the 50-run mark in the 13.3rd over. However, Taylor's stay was cut short by Yugvendra Chahal in the 15th over, with the hosts reeling at 52 for the loss of 3 wickets. With the addition of just 24 runs in the Kiwi scorecard, Chahal struck again to dismiss incoming batsman Tom Latham. Kedar Jadhav and Mohammad Shami then joined the party as they sent back Henry Nicholas and Mitchell